For the people that never really got or understood why so many people hate Brendan Schaub, well, this would be the perfect example. Bryan Callen goes on vacation with his family. Someone's got to hold down the Fighter and the Kid podcast fort. Leave it to Brendan, right? No, he doesn't like that. He doesn't like it when Rinks goes away. So you got Papacita over here acting toxic towards Bryan Callen for simply going on vacation with his family. Enjoy this clip, and I'll talk about it when we come back.
Like, you eat at a good restaurant in Austin, and it's not like, what? You know, this food in Italy is amazing. It's good.
Yeah, it's good.
At the pasta.
Yeah.
Good.
You can find that here.
Can.
I always say that.
You know?
But at least your old man had fun, right?
He had fun.
Did he, though? It seems like a lot for him.
He's 85, so what he'll do is stay inside his cabin, read and do everything he does in Utah, but then have dinner with his whole family.
You can do that anywhere, Pops.
Probably.
You wasted everybody's time, bud.
But
it was a lot of money.
But if the kids love it. You know, my daughter's zipping around.
My kids don't know if they're in fucking Italy or fucking Chuck E. Cheese. They don't give a fuck.
You know, it's little stuff like this that makes you realize that this dude, Brendan Schaub, is an insufferable cunt. And it should remind you why nobody likes this guy. Oh, and why he has zero friends. He really does have nobody. You can 100% tell everyone hates this dude. It's one extreme or the other. Either he thinks you're beneath him, or he's a condescending prick who dismisses anything you have to say, or you're someone he admires and he sucks your balloon, not agreeing with everything you have to say, mirroring your own personality back to you. And we all know that he's so miserable inside. Wouldn't you hate being related to this punk? The ease in which he can excrete so much toxic energy. Bappa has no ability to do or say a genuine positive thing. I'm not joking when I say my heart breaks for his children. Brendan Schaub is the worst role model possible. He will eventually become jealous and belittle every one of his kids' accomplishments. It's actually a true bummer. And what doesn't get enough attention when covering Brendan is how he uprooted his entire family and moved them thousands of miles away purely for his own perceived benefit. And trust me, there are plenty of studies out there showing the long-term damage done to children by these kinds of long-distance moves. And that damage is compounded by every subsequent move, which, let's be real, is only a matter of time in this case. And here's good old family man Brenda, who doesn't understand that a guy like Bryan Callen wanting to hang out with his family, oh, it's just a waste of everyone's time, and la la la. Because, of course, according to Brendan, there's only one proper way to spend time with your family, and that's at T-ball. Vacation, and the rest is bullshit, and it drives him nuts. Bryan Callen, you wasted everybody's time. Well, Bappa, the kids loved it. So, my kids don't know if they're in Italy or Chuck E. Cheese. They don't give a fuck. Okay, say less, Bappa. I mean the quote, my kids don't know if they're in Italy or Chuck E. Cheese. Yeah, because we know who their parents are, so no shit. All of the money Brendan Schaub and Mexican spend on pretending to be wealthy, and it's all for naught, because they go and say shit like this. Mexican doesn't even go to Mexico. Her chalupa has the map of Italy. My kids who are 12 and 10 don't know if they're in another country or a chain restaurant. Yeah, man, I bet. It's because you and your dumb shit wife contributed your genetics to them. Intelligence is half or more hereditary. Of course they don't know where they are. Just some more passive-aggressive bullshit. Bappa, your kids know where they are. Brendan just likes throwing shade at them if it benefits him. Father of the year. Best brains for the family. Schaub can't understand the concept of people wanting to be around each other without any contractual obligation. Bappa understands he just doesn't have the money to do it, and so it sucks. If, let's say, he went to Italy, it'd be the only thing he talked about for months. But come on, y'all. Brendan Schaub, he's just a positive guy, man. The dude is in the business of likability. What do you expect, Bubba? Guy's never in a bad mood. No. One of the nicest guys he's known. And goodness gracious, can't fathom a grandpa sponsoring a vacation for happiness of his family because he knows he's about 2 years from being divorced and estranged from his own kids. And also, Bryan Callen's dad is probably the most well-traveled person Brendan Schaub has ever met in his life. So I'm not surprised a 90-year-old man who was does. An international banker and worked for the State Department doesn't care about seeing the sights in Italy and wants to chill at the accommodations with a book instead. He just wants to be with his family, and that's the part Brendan can't understand. Now, what the hell is wrong with you, Bryan Callen? It's crazy that you, as a 70-year-old man, takes this amount of disrespect from a 40-year-old and just deals with it. Callen, grow a backbone already. You sit there and let Brenda run his mouth about his boring life and his kids' athleticism, but when he has something interesting going on, meaning rinks, Brendan Schaub shits all over it and he just takes it. And oh, trust me, just imagine how unbearable Brendan Schaub would be if he ever got a fancy vacation in Europe. Yeah, think about that. I like that exchange between Bryan Callen and Bappa when Ring says, "Hey, my dad had a good time," and Bappa replies, "Did he though?" Come on, folks, that's classic Bappa. Big Brown is big mad. The closest Brendan been to Italy is that Drake's girl muff tattoo. Dicey, I know. It's pure blatant hating by Brendan. Broke and miserable. Austin, Texas ain't gonna solve your problems, Bappa. Schaub just wants Bryan Callen to buckle down and do the shitty podcast because that will solve all their problems, I'm sure. But never forget and always remember, people, Brendan Schaub never been a hater in any facet.
He goes, "When should I come back?" I go, "Whenever you want. When the street lights turn on, dude. Ride till your fucking feet hurt." Jeez. That's what I did as a kid.
Isn't that amazing?
Dude. Go, Bubba.
Hey, you know what? Hey, we're friends, right? Would you say we're best friends, sort of? I mean, at the end of the day,
yeah.
How close are we? Are we close?
We're close. Why?
Are we friends, though?
Yeah. I don't want your kind around my neighborhood if that's what you're referring to.
Like, if you needed to borrow $250,000,
I know.
I would lend it to you, right?
Yeah.
And we've been through some shit.
Yeah.
Went like this to the world.
Yeah.
So we're kind of stuck with each other, huh?
Yeah.
I'd say this is a fucking marriage.
I know.
Can I get an invite to your house once? It's unbelievable.
I've been there.
Me.
Hey, you know what?
I've been there. It's lovely.
I haven't gotten
Thank
an
you
invite.
again for the
I haven't
invite.
gotten. Who the fuck does that? Like, I haven't gotten an invite to his house. You haven't invited me, my wife, my kids.
We don't want the riffraff in the house. You know, hey, you know how it is, baby. I don't forget my roots. Hey, I don't forget my roots. You're welcome.
I live 19 minutes away.
You're welcome. When the lights are off. You're welcome. Not during the holidays. No, come when you want, but open door. You just got to drive up and buzz the gate. And
Unbelievable.
we'll see if you have the code.
That's actually shocking.
No, we'll buzz you in. Hey, I'll buzz you in.
I got a fucking 15-month-old and a 3.5-year-old.
That's our kids are different ages. That's the problem.
So what?
You know how it is, man. Hey, I'll buzz you in.
So I don't even get an invite to your house. So I haven't seen your house.
Hey, come by. I'll buzz you in.
You know what?
You know what? But you've been here longer than me. You've never invited me to your house, to be fair.
You have a standing invite, but getting you anywhere
It's tough.
is impossible.
It's tough.
Which I know.
It's
I would love you to be involved in some of the things I do.
Now I'm gonna start going to the. If I'm cheating, I'll go with that potato salad. It's a nice potato salad. And my boy's Don's potato salad.
Yeah.
Little hole in the wall, dude. I like a nice potato salad.
Anyhow, let me know what y'all think in the comments section down below. Sound off there. Add to the conversation. I appreciate that. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video.